Hi, it's Pat Hoffheiser. We're going to talk about creating your resume and your cover letter. When it comes to creating a resume that plays well with applicant tracking systems called ATS, following the right format is essential. ATS software scans resumes to extract relevant information, and adhering to certain guidelines ensures your resume gets through the initial screening. Here are some key strategies for crafting an ATS friendly resume. Use an ATS resume template. That might help. You can find those on the web. ATS friendly templates have minimalist design that works seamlessly with these systems. These templates ensure that the ATS can extract essential information from your resume. Look for pre formatted templates, especially designed with ATS compatibility in mind. That might help working with your resume. Remember that simplicity is key. Avoid fancy formatting, stick to a straightforward layout, no fancy fonts or colors or anything like that. You really want it to be very basic. I'm going to give you a sample resume that we can look at together at the end of this presentation. But basically, I really want you to start practicing by putting stuff on paper, and we can talk about it. You can reach out. We're here to help guide you in creating your resume. You want to optimize for keywords in an ATS friendly resume. ATS relies heavily on keywords to rank resumes. These keywords often come directly from the job posting. Integrate relevant keywords and phrases from the job description. Put them right into your resume. Be genuine and use them naturally in your natural language. Prioritize keywords related to skills that you may have developed over the years. It doesn't have to be RN skills, CNA skills, previous work, qualifications, and industry specific terms should be used. Working prior to being in healthcare applies. I have one director I worked with who always looked to see if somebody worked at Chick fil A because he knew if they worked at Chick fil A, they had mastered customer service. So, these things are important when you work different food service industry and things like that. Different directors and hiring managers look for that as well. So, those are important things to add to your resume. Use clear headings and spacing. Use standard headings for each resume section. For example, work experience is a heading, education is a heading, skills is a heading. Maintain consistent spacing throughout your resume. Avoid excessive line breaks or irregular spacing. Clear headings help both the ATS and human recruiters quickly navigate your resume. Use the STAR method. When describing your experiences, follow the STAR method. It's a simple method that anybody can use to help develop their resume. The S stands for situation. Describe the context. T is for task. Explain what you needed to accomplish. A is for action. Detail the steps you took to complete that task. R is for result. Highlight the positive outcome that you helped create in the work that you did. For example, here's a situation: managed a cross functional team during a product launch. Task here was that you developed a comprehensive project. A for action means you align team members, track progress, and resolved bottlenecks. The result: you successfully launched the product ahead of the deadline. That's an example of using the STAR method to State something. Use the STAR method for situation, task, action, results to structure your bullet points for clarity. If you need help, we can toss around some ideas about, you could throw out some, well, I did this. I can look at some of your introductions and see some of the things that you guys have done. And you can say, I did this and I did that in this role. And we can use that STAR method to help format it into your resume. Avoid graphics and images. These systems cannot, they just don't understand the language of an image. So some, resume templates will have you put your pictures in them and stuff like that. The ATS system cannot pick that up at all. And all hospital systems use the ATS when incoming applications come in. So you may as well know how to work with the system. Bullet points. We want to keep this succinct, and that's what the STAR method is going to help you do. Quantify your results. Whenever possible, quantify your achievements. Use numbers to demonstrate your impact. That's really important. If you've done anything that was successful, use numbers to show that. Here's an example of something you could do. You increase monthly sales by 20%. You resolved 95% of customer complaints within 24 hours. Let's see if we can think of something related to nursing. I'm going to think on that for a minute and I'll come back to you. But bullet points matter. Bullet points are effective for organizing your information. Use them to highlight your achievements, your responsibilities, skills. I'm sure you've had plenty of those in your different work roles. Keep each bullet point concise and focused on specific accomplishments. You're going to have to reflect on what you've done and what you've accomplished. So let's think of I saw a lot of CNAs on there. So you may have participated in a falls reduction program where you work. And as a part of that team, falls were reduced by a certain percentage. And if you don't know, go to the place where you work and find out, hey, we had a falls program. How much did we decrease our falls by? The nurse manager will know. She'll give you that information. And other projects that may have been going on. A lot of times the RNs engage in quality improvement projects. And if you were a part of that team, you can use that data and the numbers that were produced on your resume. Cover letter basics. Introduce the purpose of the cover letter. Explain that it complements the resume by highlighting specific qualifications. Mention that, well, one of the things that I want to mention to you, not them, is that ATS systems scan cover letters as well for keywords. So it's really important to make sure that your cover letter has certain keywords in it as well. Matching keywords and cover letters. Apply the same keyword strategy to your cover letter. Use relevant phrases from your job description and customize the cover letter for each application. So each time you apply somewhere, you're going to tweak your cover letter and your resume to match whatever they're asking in the job description. When you're getting down to the fine details, you want to make sure that you choose the right font and font size. Stick to simple, readable font. Arial, Calibri, Times New Roman. Don't get fancy. No gesture here. Use a font size between 10 and 12 points for body text. Avoid decorative fonts or tiny font sizes that may confuse the ATS system. You want to save your file in a compatible file format, but you also want it saved in a way that it will go through the system smoothly. Save your resume as a widely accepted file format, such as .docs or .pdf. Some ATS systems may not support less common formats, so stick to the standard ones. Use standard wording, no extra spaces. Extra spaces on the other end, when it translates, creates a long string of weird letters and words. It makes a link super long, so you don't want to have any spaces in there. When you are looking at additional details, use reverse chronological order when you put your resume together. The best resume formats for ATS is in reverse chronological order. List your most recent experience first, followed by older roles. This format allows hiring managers to see your relevant skills and abilities up front. Remember, an ATS friendly resume strikes a balance between readability for both humans and machines. By following these tips, you'll increase your chance of getting noticed by recruiters and landing that interview. Now, in nursing today, we're in a shortage, so the likelihood of you getting a job is extremely high. But as you move forward in your career, that's not always going to be the same picture. There may still be a nursing shortage, but let's imagine that you have moved forward, you've had some experience now as an RN, and you decided to go back to school and you completed your bachelor's degree, and now you want to move up to a position. Perhaps you want to be the infection control director for a health system. Well, there may be 100 people applying for that job. And you need to know how you can make your experiences and your skills stand above the crowd so that you're going to get that job, or at least have a really good shot at getting an interview for that position. Here are a list of resources and websites, and I will post the PowerPoint for you and the video along with the video so that you can click on these websites. They are in addition to the ones we already gave you. And there are all the references for this. Remember to tailor your resume and cover letter for each job application. And good luck with your job search. We are excited for you. We're also going to be doing a complimentary piece to this at the end, which is preparing you for a video interview. Many um, human resource departments now will send you a pre put together video interview, or they'll do a video interview with you, and you have to be prepared for that. So we're going to help you get set up for that. This is Pat Hoffheiser. I am very happy to provide you with more information. Just reach out to me, let me know, or Kim, and we will both help you get where you need to be for this assignment. Have a great day.